Bozo the Circus Clown. I'm going to take you on a trip around the world in my new skyrocket ship. Start on page 1 in your picture book. Ah, that's a picture of me and my new skyrocket ship. Now, whenever you hear the sound of the motor, that means you must turn the page. Don't turn the page yet, my friends, until... Now, turn the page. And here we are in Brazil. There's a little boy with a parrot on his shoulder. Say, young feller, can your parrot talk?
Sure he talk. Say something, Pancho.
Welcome to Brazil. Have you got a cracker? I like crackers.
Wait, Pancho. I say something in Portuguese, our language. Espero que volte breve ao Brasil. That means I hope you come again to Brazil.
And the next time you come, bring crackers.
Did you turn the page? If you did, we are now in Greenland, where the Eskimos live, and not far from where Santa Claus lives.
Me Eskimo. My house is called Igloo. It is made of ice. Dog pull me over snow in sled. You go in rocket ship to see Big Walrus. He live in Greenland too. Dog say walrus big funny face.
And there is Wiggle the walrus. He's sitting on a cake of ice. Look at the long teeth he has.
If you don't mind, those are not teeth. They're called tusks. And I'm sitting on an iceberg. I'm not as pretty as my cousin Slippery Seal in the circus, but I can clap my flippers too. Whoops! I fell in the water. Do you want to hear me sing? I love the briny sea, where a walrus can be free, and to swim the ocean merrily. Well, I guess you'd better change the record.
We've landed in Scotland, and here is Sandy the Scotchman. Sandy, what are those funny skirts you're wearing?
Boatman, those are not skirts. They are called kilts. I'll play a little Scotch tune for you on the bagpipe. I hope you liked it, lads and lasses.
Now we're in Spain, where they have the bull rings. This bull looks kind of sick.
Oh, excuse me, I was just sneezing. This ring is pretty chilly. We hold the bullfights here, but I don't feel like fighting today. I feel. Oh, isn't it terrible? As they say in Spanish, más vale usted salga antes de que le pegue mi resfriado. That means you better leave before you catch my cold, amigos. Oh, my poor head. Adios.
Here is the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France. There's a little French girl standing beside it. Are you going up in the tower, miss?
Oh, mais non, Monsieur Bozo. J'ai peur de monter seule sans ma mère. La tour est si haute. That means, oh no, Monsieur Bozo. I would be afraid to go all by myself. This tower is so high, it is over 900 feet tall. But now I'll sing a little French song for you. It is called Frère Jacques. Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous. Sonnez les matines, ding ding dong, ding ding dong. I hope you will learn to sing it too.
This must be Switzerland, where they make such wonderful clocks. Hear them ticking? Oh, there's a cuckoo clock.
Cuckoo, cuckoo, I'm Cuckoo. How do you do? I live in this old Swiss clock. Instead of a chime to tell you the time, I jump out and sing Cuckoo. I know how to yodel, too. When you climb our high mountains called the Alps, you'll hear the Swiss mountain climbers yodeling like this.
Our skyrocket ship has taken us to Germany. There's Fritz with a cornet in his hand.
Ich bin der Kapellmeister, der Deutschen Musikkapelle.
Oh, will you speak English, please?
Oh, yeah. I'm the leader of the German band. While you are in Germany, we play something for you. You like that? Dankeschön.
And here we are in sunny Italy. This is where they make that good spaghetti. Hey, Tony, let's have some.
Ah, when you come to Italy, you must eat some spaghetti, Bozo. I sing while you eat it, huh?
Okay.
Oh, sole mio, oh, sole mio.
Oh?
I hear you like the spaghetti. That's nice. Come again.
And now we are in the desert in Egypt. Look at that big stone monument.
I'm called the Sphinx. I've been sitting in this desert for an awful long time. I have no one to play with. Who would want to play with an old Sphinx?
This is Africa. Hear the jungle drums. And look at this funny fellow. What happened to your lips, mister?
Me, Upangi warrior. All men and women in tribe fix mouth like this. I pull it bigger for you. I put plate inside lips now. Very cheap plate.
Uh-oh, something is wrong with our motor. It looks like we've landed in Russia. Say there, Ivan, can you fix our ship?
Да, конечно. Починка самолетов – это моя специальность. Sure, I fixed it. While you change records, I fixed it.
Ah, the ship is all fixed. Here we are in China. I think I'll take a ride in this carriage. It is called a jinrikisha. Well, what are we waiting for, China boy?
No can do, no. I no take a clown for life.
Why, what's the matter?
You too heavy, Me very tired. You take a ride in a rocket ship, much better. Go on, get out.
Well, you didn't have to push me. This is the island of Borneo. Nice. Look at that wild-looking fellow.
They call me the wild man of Borneo, but really, I'm not wild at all. I only look wild. I'm even afraid of a mouse. Get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Here we are in Australia. That animal is called a kangaroo. She carries her baby in her pouch. And there's an ostrich with his head in the ground. Say, Mrs. Kangaroo, what's the matter with the ostrich?
Oh, that's just his way of hiding. He thinks no one can see him. Pretty silly, don't you think? Did you know that kangaroos are very good kickers? Oh, show you.
Ow!
There, that will show that ostrich.
Now we are flying over the South Pole on our way home. Look, there's a funny bird called a penguin.
Hey, you up there. You better stay in your rocket ship. It's awfully cold down here. But we penguins don't mind it. We like living at the South Pole. We don't cry, but we have fun in the snow. Say, if you need any ice, let me know.
And here we are home again. There's the Statue of Liberty in New York Harbor. How do you do, Miss Liberty?
Welcome home, Bozo. Did you have a nice trip with your friends?
Well, I hope they liked it, Miss Liberty. I'm so glad they came on a trip with me. Maybe we'll all be together again. Now, Bozo the Clown says goodbye until then.
Hello, hello. This is your old friend, Bozo the Clown. Look on page 1 in your picture book. That's a picture of me with my pogo stick, but I call it an arrow hop. Now, when I jump on my arrow hop, it bounces me way up in the air, over the tops of houses, trees, and everything. In fact, I can bounce so high that it takes me right up with the birds. If you'd like to come up with me and meet some of them, just turn the page whenever you hear me jump, like this. There! Now I'm flying through the air, and if you turn the page, you should be on page 2. Look, that bird right over there is a robin. I know because she has a red breast. All robins have red breasts. Just listen to her sing. That's a very pretty song, Mrs. Robin.
Thank you. I'm singing because it's spring. I always sing when it's spring in the north. But when winter comes, I fly south where it's warm. But excuse me, I must go look for my favorite food, worms. Goodbye, Bozo.
Goodbye, Mrs. Robin. Well, I've taken another bounce on my arrow hop. Did you turn the page? Look at this odd bird. What in the world are you?
Oh, I am a funny little pumpkin. My beak is red, blue, and yellow. I live in the north and I like it there. I dive in the sea and I fly in the air. Here I go.
Hey, what's that music I hear?
That is my tail. You see, I'm a lyrebird. My tail is like a harp.
Can you play a song for me on your tail?
Sure. Listen.
Oh, that's my song. You play it very well. Now I'm going down again for another bounce. Goodbye, Mr. Lyrebird. Hey, look here. Oh, my goodness. What are you so mad about?
You'd be mad too if you were me. I'm a buzzard and I have no friends. No one likes me because I eat leftovers, and I don't do much good for anybody.
Well, why don't you change your ways?
I guess that I was born to be the kind of bird that I am. What is to be, I guess must be, so I'll have to stay what I am. So long as I have to be this way and I can have no friend, I'll continue to look as mad as I do as this song comes to an end.
Well, this time my arrow hop landed me by the bank of a stream. And look at that pretty bird. Excuse me, but what are you doing digging in the ground? I thought all birds build their nests in trees.
Oh, not at all. You see, many birds used to live in caves or under the ground. I still do. I'm a kingfisher, and I dig a home in the steep side of a stream bank. You see, that keeps me near the water, ready to dive for fish as it swims by there. I just love to eat fish. Don't you like fish?
Well, only if it's cooked. But I'm afraid I wouldn't like them raw like you eat them. Oh, what's that?
Oh, that's just old Hornbill blowing his horn. He's over there in the woods.
Well, I think I'll hop over and see him. Must you honk so much?
Of course, that's why they call me Hornbill. I live down in the tropics, where it is hot and damp. So I think that I shall leave you now, as I should be getting back.
He's sure the honkin'est bird I ever did see. Well, where did my arrow hop bounce me to this time? Oh, it looks like I'm in a cornfield. Well, a crow.
That's me, boss. I was a crow, all right. And you see, I'm a-sitting right here on this scarecrow. Scarecrows are supposed to scare us crows away from the corn. But not me. I likes corn too well. I eats it right off the cob. Yowza. Way down yonder in the cornfield, that's where I loves to roam. 'Cause corn is my favorite food, so that's where I makes my home. You. The cornfield is my home. Yeah, farmers sure don't like me, 'cause I eat their crops. I is a bad one, I is.
So I see. I think I'll leave you to your dirty work. You sound a little crazy to me.
Oh, no, I'm not crazy. Just a little cuckoo. In fact, that's my name, Cuckoo.
Well, why are you so cuckoo?
I don't know. I do all kinds of cuckoo things. Yeah. I lay my eggs in other birds' nests. And let other birds bring up my children. Oh, I guess I'm just a naturally born cuckoo.
Well, I guess this is as good a time as any to bounce out of here. Hello there. Say, you certainly are cute little things. I guess you're about the smallest birds in the world. Well, it's been very nice meeting you, little hummingbirds. Goodbye. My goodness me, what a beautiful bird.
Thank you. My name is Peacock. I am rather beautiful to see. In fact, I'm the most beautiful bird I know of. That's why I spread my feathers and strut around so that everybody can see me. I just don't know anyone as beautiful as I am. I'm just the most wonderful, most beautiful,
I know, but
most scrumptious,
excuse
most
me,
sensational, most fascinating bird in the whole
Gee, I guess I can't get a word in edgewise. Goodness, such a conceited bird. Never saw anything like it. Think I'll bounce myself right out of here. Who are you, and what makes you talk so funny?
I'm a pelican, and my mouth is so big that I talk in 3 voices at once. Can you hear them? Whoa!
But why is your mouth so big?
It's big because it has to be, because of the way I use it. I merely dip it in the sea and then catch fishes in it.
Well, so you eat fish too. Well, that's very interesting. But I think I'll bounce up in the air and see if I can find a bird that doesn't eat fish. My, that's very pretty.
Thank you. I'm a Baltimore Oriole. Notice how my nest hangs like a basket. It's beautiful, but also very strong. Even the strongest wind won't blow it down.
Your babies sound hungry, Mrs. Oriole.
Yes. Please excuse me while I feed them.
Well, how do you do?
Well, how do you do?
And what kind of a bird are you?
And what kind of a bird are you?
I'm no bird, and besides, I asked you first.
I'm no bird, besides I asked you first.
Why, you're just saying everything I say.
Why, you're just saying everything I say.
Well, for goodness sakes, you must be a mockingbird, the way you mock me all the time.
Well, for goodness sake, you must be a mockingbird.
Oh, never mind. I'm leaving. This could go on forever. My, you make a lot of noise with your bill. You sound like you're eating soup.
Well, I'm a spoonbill. My bill is shaped like a spoon, but I don't use it to eat soup. I use it to get food in muddy waters. I dip my spoon in the stream until I find a fish. But when you eat your soup, I hope you don't sound like this. You see, it's all right for me, but it's not polite for people to make so much noise when they eat.
Well, now I've seen lots of birds, but nothing quite like you.
Of course not. And I bet you can't guess who I am.
Are you a flamingo?
No.
Well, a whippoorwill? Oh, I know. You're a cardinal.
No. You might as well give up, Bozo. To guess is just absurd. The reason you'll never guess my name is 'cause I'm a fictitious bird.
Well, no wonder I couldn't guess his name. There just isn't any such bird. He's just a joke. So no use wasting any more time on him. Well, you look more like a real bird. What's your name? Why, you, of course. What's your name? You. There's no one else around here. Why do you keep asking me?
I should think you'd know by this time what I am and my name too. For you should know that an owl is the only bird that goes hoo, 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 hoo.
Well, I should have known, Mr. Owl, but I've got to be bouncing on home now. Well, I landed back at my home, the circus, all right. And look what's here to greet me, Polly, the circus parrot.
Welcome home, Bozo.
Well, thank you, Polly. And to all my friends who came with me, I want to say, I hope you liked our trip together, now that we've come to the end, and that you will be nice to birds, 'cause they're our feathered friends.
Hello, hello. This is your old friend Bozo the Clown. And look where we are today, at the dog show. Now, if you want to come in with me and meet some of my dog friends, you just turn the page every time I whistle like a feller whistling for his dog. Like this. There. If you've turned the page, you'll see that I'm just about to talk to a cute little Cocker Spaniel dog. Hello there. I understand you Cocker Spaniels are great hunting dogs.
Yes, that's right, Bozo. But you'll have to excuse me. I'm very busy hunting.
Oh, come now. There's nothing to hunt in a dog show.
Well, if you must know, I've lost my bone, and I'm going to hunt till I find it. I just know it's around here someplace.
Well, some hunting dog. Say, here's the German Shepherd, more commonly known as a police dog. Say there, police dog, you look like you're tracking down a criminal. Looking for clues?
That's right, Bozo. I'm always picking up all the clues I can find. I've got a big closet full of them.
Well, you're the first dog I've ever known to have his own clues closet. Did you turn the page? Good. Say, look at this dog. Isn't he a beauty? He's a boxer and a very friendly fellow. Say there, why do they call you a boxer? You don't actually box, do you?
Yeah, I do. We boxers got our name from the way we protect ourselves. We rear up on our hind legs and box with our front paws, like this. And I come out fighting.
Hey, watch out. You almost gave me an uppercut then. Saved by the bell. Well, so long, boxer. See you in Madison Square Garden. Well, look at those 4 watchdogs over there. Wonder what they're howling about. Let's go up close and find out what the trouble is.
Oh, you can't tell time by a watchdog. He's either too fast or too slow. He'll chase the stick, but he just won't tick, and everyone ought to know. You can't tell time by a watchdog. He hasn't any hands on his face. You can't find his tail, for he'll start to wail and disappear without any trace.
Well, what do you know? What we thought was howling was singing. Dog style. Look at this tiny little fellow, hopping around like a flea on a hot break. A Chihuahua dog from Mexico. Buenos dias, senor. Oh, why do you bounce around like that? Are you always so full of pep?
Oh, no, Senor Bozo. I'm not full of the pep. I'm full of the beans. And today, I eat the wrong kind of beans. I think.
Wrong kind of beans? Well, what kind did you eat?
The Mexican jumping beans. Adios, amigo.
Here's one of my favorite dogs, a little Scotty. Hi there, Scotty. Don't tell me you can play those bagpipes.
There'll be nothing to it. I just blow in here, squeeze the bag, and the music comes out the pipes like this. Oh, drat it. I blew too hard and burst my bagpipes. But I can easy fix it.
Well, sorry we can't wait, but thanks for the song, Scotty. Oh, look at this tough-looking fellow here. An English bulldog. Tell me, Mr. Bulldog, are you really as ferocious as you look?
Heavens, no, Bozo. On the contrary, I'm gentle as a lamb.
But you look so tough.
Well, appearances can be deceitful, Bozo. And I have written a little song that illustrates what I mean. You should never judge a book by its cover, for you never know just what the covers hide. Though my face may be quite frightening, it might well prove enlightening to see the gentle heart that beats inside.
Well, that's right, Mr. Bulldog. You can't tell what kind of a person anyone is by their looks. Say, here's another bulldog, a little Boston bull. Tell me, are you really from Boston?
You bet I am, Bozo. I'm a real Bunker Hill Boston Bulldog, a regular Yankee Doodle dandy. Hip, hip, hip. Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat and called him macaroni.
Now there's an all-American dog if there ever was one. Here's one of those big spotted Dalmatians, or coach dogs, the kinds you see around firehouses. Say, Spotty, what is it you like so much about being a firehouse dog?
What do I like about it? Why, everything. First, it's the ringing of the alarm. Then the firemen all slide down the pole. Then the fire engine starts up. The siren blows. And off we go down Main Street. Then a right turn into 4th Street. Down 4th Street. Then a left turn into Oak Street. Down Oak Street. We throw on the brake. And here we are.
At the fire?
No, we're back at the firehouse. It was another false alarm.
Well, thanks for the ride, Spotty. Now, here's the saddest-looking dog in the whole world, the Bloodhound. Come on, Bloodhound, cheer up. Don't be sad.
Oh, I'm not sad, Bozo. I'm really very happy. I'm so happy. I feel a song coming on. Although I always look so sad and always wear a frown, inside I'm always feeling glad and nothing gets me down. I'm just as happy as can be, although you never know it. I'm just busting at the seams, but just can't seem to show it.
Well, I'm sure glad that you told me you were happy, Mr. Bloodhound. You know, you could have fooled me. Well, here's a pointer. This fine dog is the hunter's pal. He tracks down birds and points them out for the hunter. Say, Mr. Pointer, would you show us how you point?
I'm sorry, Bozo. I'm not a pointer anymore. I used to be, but I've given it up.
Why did you give it up? Why won't you point anymore?
Well, I read a book on good manners, and it said on page 23 that it's never polite to point.
Good. You're going to make a lot of little birds happy with your politeness, I'm sure. Uh-oh, here's a hot dog. A regular Frankfurter with legs. A Dachshund. You come from Germany, don't you, Fritzy?
Ja, Herr Bozo. Der was a song written about me once.
Well, fine. Let's hear it, Fritz.
There was a little dachshund once so long he had no notion how long it took to notify his tail of his emotion. And thus it was that while his eyes were filled with woe and sadness, his little tail kept wagging on because of previous gladness.
Yeah, that's right, Fritz. A dachshund so long, one end never knows what the other end is doing. Here's an Irish Terrier, not long in this country from his native Ireland. I wonder if he's lonely. Tell me, Pat, have you made any friends in this country yet?
Oh, sure and I have, Bozo. I've made a few besides yourself. Let's see. There's the Ryans and Dooleys, O'Briens, O'Hoolies, the Rileys, O'Sheas, the Kylies, O'Days, the Maras and Kellys, O'Haras and Skellies, friends all tried and true. The Clearys, the Shannons, O'Learys, O'Bannons, O'Dools and McCoys, O'Tools and Malloys, the Finns and the Mulligans, Quins and the Colligans, just to name a few.
A few? Sounds like you made lots of friends, Pat, but you can't ever have too many. Say, here's the hairy sheepdog. Tell us, sheepdog, just what are your duties?
Well, Bozo, I guard the sheep, and when evening comes, I count the sheep. But I never can count them all.
Why is that?
Well, one sure way to fall asleep is to count sheep. And before I ever get them all counted, I always fall asleep.
Gosh, just thinking about counting sheep made him fall asleep. Say, there's a dog with a real silly hairdo. I'll bet he's one of those French poodles from France.
Certainement, monsieur. I am Pierre, the poodle Francois.
Monsieur Pierre, would you mind telling us about yourself?
Oh, but of course, Monsieur Bozo. They tell me that I am very smart, and I have what you call the big heart. I love doing the tricks, like chasing the sticks and pursuing the ball in the park. Vive la France!
Well, thanks, Pierre, and au revoir, like you French say.
Au revoir, Monsieur Bozo.
And here is just what kind of a dog are you?
Well, Bozo, I'm a very special kind. I'm a mutt, and proud of it. I'm a mixture of many breeds, retaining the best qualities of each. I'm hardy and need no pampering, and I'm the kind of a dog that children love best. Whenever you see a picture of a child and his dog, that dog is always one of us mutts. The fancy-bred dogs win blue ribbons, but we mutts win friends. And a friend is better than all the blue ribbons in the world.
You're right there. Everyone's nuts about mutts. All these dogs want me to be sure and tell you how glad they are you came along to see them, and until we take another trip together, this is Bozo the Clown, your old circus friend, saying goodbye till we meet again. Hello, I'm Bozo the Clown. I'm going to take you on a trip to the circus. Start on page 1 in your picture book. Oh, that's a picture of me. Now, whenever I blow my whistle, that means you must turn the page to see the other pictures in the book. Now, don't turn the page yet. Wait for the whistle. Just follow me, Bozo the Clown, and I'll take you to see Circus Town. Now, turn the page. Here's the big circus tent where all the animals and people do wonderful things. Let's visit the animal tent first. Oh, here's a fellow with a very long neck. When he runs, he makes everyone laugh. His head's so small and his legs so tall. Hey, what's your name, mister? I'm a giraffe. I'm the tallest animal in the world. My neck is so long that when I swallow, my Adam's apple bounces. I can go without drinking water for a long time. Well, I hope you have a nice time at the circus. Remember, that whistle means turn the page. Say, what kind of a horse is this? The rider would be Dandy. She's small as a pony, but not as tame, and she looks like peppermint candy.
I'm a zebra. I march in the circus parade because I have such beautiful stripes. You should see how fast I can run. They tried to make me work, but I kick every step. Oh, there goes that lion again. He frightens me. Please turn the page.
Here's Sultan the lion. He's the biggest cat of all. Hello, Mr. Lion. We've come to pay a call.
I'm the lion. Did you hear me roar?
Don't be afraid. I like to roar. I'm very brave and strong. That's why they call me the King of Beasts. When I'm hungry, they feed me raw meat. But I wish I were back home in the jungle. And now that you've seen me here in my cage, I think you should turn to the very next page.
After we change the record. Here's old Hippo, the hippopotamus. You look very tired, Mr. Hippo.
I'm always tired, it seems. If you had my weight to carry around, you'd be tired too. In Africa, I'm called the river horse. I like to stand in the mud of the rivers. I'm about the biggest thing around here. Gosh, I'm sleepy.
Here's the laughing hyena. Just listen to him laugh.
What I'm laughing at, I don't know. I guess I should cry, or I don't know why I'm in this circus show. My front legs are longer than my back ones. Isn't that awful? My teeth are very sharp, though. I come from the dog family. I'm not brave at all. The other animals don't like me because I steal their food. But I don't care, for I laugh hee-hee, and I also laugh ho-ho.
Here's another big pussy cat. She's called the tiger. She looks awful mad.
I'm the tiger. I'm not really mad. Tigers always look this way. I hope you like my beautiful stripes. My stripes make it very hard to see me when I'm walking in the jungle. I weigh over 500 pounds. Really, I should reduce, shouldn't I? But I'm as brave and strong as a lion, and I can roar as loud as he can. But I don't want to frighten you.
Here's Jocko the monkey. How do you do, Jocko? We've come to say hello to you.
Hello. I'm very glad you came. Do you like the way I swing by my tail? It's easy for all us monkeys to do. Did you bring me some fruit? I love to eat fruit. We monkeys have a wonderful time playing in the jungle. We always like to be together. I hope I can make you... I'm a very friendly fellow. I wish I could get out and play with you. Thank you so much for coming to see me. But before you leave, please turn the record.
This is Whiskers the seal. How do you feel, Mr. Slippery Seal?
I can do most anything. When I'm in the circus ring, I can spin like a top, and I know just when to stop. From the end of my nose, just like the picture shows, I can spin a rubber ball, and it isn't hard at all. You should hear me play the musical horn. After I've done all my tricks, they feed me nice, tasty fish. And my hands are called flippers. Shall I clap them together for you?
Here's the camel. He's a funny-looking beast. He lives with the Arabs, far away in the east.
I'm the camel. I'm called the ship of the desert and man's best friend. I can go without water longer than any other animal. When I travel across the desert, I never grumble or get cross. But if my load's too heavy, I don't move. Those bumps on my back are called humps. Would you like to get up a ride?
And here's a big fellow who wants to play. You'll see him every circus day.
It's Jumbo the elephant. Hooray!
I'm the elephant. You're just in time to feed me some peanuts. Did you know that I can pick them up from the ground with my nose? When you are 2 miles away, I can smell you coming. Some knows, eh? Some of the other elephants only do the heavy work in the circus. Not me. I do tricks in the main ring. I hear the band playing. I think it is time for the big parade. I hope you like the show.
The circus show is about to begin. It's all in the big tent, so let's go in. Just look at all the people here. How high and big the tent is. There are the circus rings where the circus people and animals do their tricks. Well, gotta go now to be with the rest of the clowns. You just listen to that man in the high silk hat. He's called the ringmaster. But let's change the record first.
The big parade will now begin. Here are the elephants, all dressed up. Here are the camels, too. There's the tall giraffe that made you laugh, and the horses are dancing for you. Here are the clowns. They are so much fun. And there's a tiny midget. He's the smallest one. There's a little dog on a small billy goat right beside the giant with the long green coat. The parade is over. Now turn the page and see the lion in the great big cage. Here's Sultan the lion, jumping through the hoop while the tigers watch his every move. Here's the bareback rider standing on the broad back of the beautiful white horse who gallops around the ring. Look at this pretty girl swinging far out on the trapeze. She is so high up in the tent, I hope she doesn't fall. When you sit on a swing sometime, you'll know how she feels. Here are the cowboys and cowgals. And there, right in the center, is Big Chief Thundercloud and his Indian braves. Their faces are painted with war paint. Will you say something, Chief?
Ugh. Me Big Chief Thundercloud. Me very brave. Good hunter. Kill many buffalo with bow and arrow. Hear my war cry.
The clowns are next. There's Bozo, dressed in a fireman's suit. Look at that one with the bright red hair. There's one with a little pig in his arms. Look at the giant holding the midget. Hey, Bozo, come over here and say something to the chillins.
Well, little friends, the circus is through. I hope you liked what we did for you. Whenever you want us, you know where to look. Just open the cover of this circus book and, oh, little friends, blue eyes or brown, come again to the circus with Bozo the clown. Hello. This is your old friend, Bozo the Clown. I'm going to take you down on the farm and have a barnyard concert just for you. Now, first we must get together all the animals who can sing. Start on page 1 in your picture book.
That's a picture of me and Red the Rooster. He usually crows in the morning to wake people up. But when you hear him crow, you turn the page in your picture book, like this. There. If you turn the page, you can see Mrs. Cow. Let's see if she can help us. Mrs. Cow, can you sing?
Of course I can sing. Listen. He diddle diddle, the cat played the fiddle, and I jumped over the... Little dog laughed to see such sport, and I jumped over the... Oh, I jumped over, oh, I jumped over, oh, I jumped over the...
Okay. I get the idea. Come on along. I think we can find a spot for you in my barnyard band if we can find a song with moon in it. Well, here's Mrs. Cow's husband, Barney Bull. Mr. Bull, could I ask you if you could...
Listen, you with the red nose. Don't you know I'm about the meanest thing on the farm, and I don't like red. It's lucky for you they keep me fenced in. I'll chase almost anything that moves, and if it's red, look out. So turn your face around so I don't have to look at that big red nose of yours. And take that red-headed rooster with you.
Yes, sir, Mr. Bull. Let's get out of here. Guess we can do without him in our band. Well, now, here's the farm cat and her 3 little kittens. Would you like to join our barnyard band, Mrs. Cat?
Well, I don't know about myself, but I'm sure you can use my kittens. They sing very well. Come, kittens. Here we go. Meow, 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 meow. 3 little kittens are we. Meow, 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 meow. 3 little kittens are we. When Daddy chases, I run up a tree, for he might take a bite out of me. But if perhaps you see a mouse, scare him and chase him right out of the house.
Well, come along, kittens. You sing just fine. Well, if it isn't my old friend, Filbert the Frog, I'll use you in my band. I know you can sing. Well, I'm getting along fine with my band. Here's the farmer's flivver. Think I'll drive up to his house and see if he'll help out. Well, howdy, Farmer Brown. I'm forming a barnyard band. Would you help us?
Why, sure. Can't sing like some of the animals, but I can play my fiddle like this.
That's fine, Farmer Brown. Let's go round up some more animals and we'll be all ready. Here's Henry the horse.
Hello, Bozo. I'd like to join your band, too.
Well, with a voice like that, I'm afraid you couldn't sing.
Maybe not, but listen to me keep time with my hoofs.
You can be our rhythm section. Come on along. Well, look what's coming out of that hole in the ground. A little gopher. Can you do anything musical, young feller?
Do anything musical? All I cause is trouble. I dig down deep into the ground and ruin the farmer's crop. I'm a bad little boy, and Farmer Brown is always trying to catch me. But I'm too fast for him. Yes, I am. I'm too fast. I go way down deep into the ground where he cannot catch me.
Well, he's a mischievous little rascal. Can't use him in my band. Well, there's Farmer Brown's dog. He looks like he's been chasing the cat again. Why do you chase cats, little dog?
Why I chase cats, I cannot say. I never catch them and they wait.
Join the barnyard band. Well, Goony Goose, imagine meeting you here. How's your voice these days?
As you very well know, Bozo, my neck is so long that my voice gurgles when I talk. But I can still sing. Listen to me.
Very good, Goonie. Come on along to the concert. Well, here's Farmer Brown's barn. Think I'll go up and have a jump on the hayloft. First, I'll climb up this ladder to the top of the barn. Now I'm way up at the top. Everybody watch. I'm going to jump in the hay. Wow! I landed right on the end of a pitchfork. That should teach me to look where I'm jumping. Well, look who's outside the barn. One of the best singers of the whole barnyard, Mrs. Hen herself. Sing something for us. Oh, now wait a minute. Come on, Mrs. Hen. Sing the kiss from the opera Il Bacio. Red Rooster and I will listen. Well, we're just about ready for our concert. Wait, here are three little fellows from the farm we left out. The sheep. The duck. And Farmer Brown's big fat pig. Can you fellows keep time? Well, very good. Now we can all go to the barnyard concert. Well, we're all here, and it's time to begin. Everybody ready? Here we go. Very good. That was just fine. I certainly enjoyed it, and I hope everyone who was listening enjoyed it too. Because for all on the farm and the animals too, this is Bozo the Clown saying goodbye to you. This is Bozo the Clown again. I'm going on a trip way down to the bottom of the ocean. Look on page 1 in your picture book. That's a picture of me getting into my diving suit. Well, here I go over the side. Why don't you come along with me? Here's how. Every time you hear the bubbles from my diving suit underwater, you just turn the page in your picture book, like this. There. Turn to page 2, because I'm on my way down to the bottom of the ocean. Look at all the fish. It's a group of Spanish mackerel. They like to travel together. And look at that tiny fish staring me in the face. What kind are you, little fish?
I'm a blowfish. I can blow myself up until I'm twice as big, like this. And then just blow myself away, like this.
Well, what do you know? Guess I'll go down a little deeper and see what else I can find. Remember, the air bubbles mean to turn the page. Well, what have we here? You're a strange-looking fish. What are you?
Well, I'll tell you. I'm a swordfish. See my long snout with the sharp teeth on both sides? That is my sword. But don't worry, I won't hurt you, Bozo. If you like, I'll sing and make my sword play something for you, just like a musical sword. Listen. Oh, I am a silly-looking swordfish. I live where it is warm. I like to swim and soar on things, but I really mean no harm.
That was very pretty. Thank you, Mr. Sawfish. I'm getting down pretty deep now. I wonder what that fish with a long tail is.
I'm a stingray, a whip-tail stingray.
A whip-tail stingray?
Yes, I have a long tail that I can whip from side to side. Watch. And does it hurt when I whip anyone with my tail? See those seahorses over there? Watch me whip them.
I see what you mean. I think we'd better change the record and get away from here. Well, this fish doesn't look like she could hurt anyone. What's the matter with you, little fish?
I have a sore throat. My mouth is sore, too, because it's not very strong. But my nurse takes care of me. That's my nurse behind me.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Mrs.
Oh, just call me Mrs. Weakfish. That's what everybody else calls me.
Okay, Mrs. Weakfish. I hope you feel better. Oh, my goodness. What's that huge thing coming toward me?
I'm not so big. I'm just a baby. My father is twice as big as me.
Well, in that case, I think I'll go down deeper. Goodbye, Mr. Whale. Oh, I've hit the bottom of the ocean. I've often wondered what lived down here. There's a starfish, that one with the points, and next to it is a lobster, and there's a snail. Huh. And look, over there is an old crab.
Ah, yes, I'm a crab, but I'm a comical little crab. They call me a fiddling crab because I fiddle away to attract a wife. Listen, and I'll fiddle and sing for you. Oh, I fiddle and I play and I sing all day, not on the ocean floor. But I won't keep you long with my fiddle and my song, for I don't know any more.
Oh, that was very pretty, Mr. Fiddling Crab.
Oh, thank you. Now, why don't you go see my cousin, Hermit Crab? He's right over there.
This must be Hermit Crab.
Yes, I'm Hermit Crab. They call me that because I live inside this shell, just like an old hermit in a cave.
You must be lonesome and sad, living alone in your shell like that, Mr. Crab.
I'm not alone. I've got a marine worm in here with me to keep me company. And this isn't my shell. I found it here and borrowed it. As for being sad, I'm not sad at all. In fact, I laugh all the time. I feel one coming on now. When I laugh, I just can't stop myself.
Well, while he's laughing, let's turn the record over. I'm getting tired walking around on the ocean floor. I think I'll sit down on this flat rock for a while.
Say, feller, I'm no flat rock. I'm a giant clam, see? That's my very hard shell you're sitting on, feller. Why don't you come inside for a while and see me?
Well, thank you, Mr. Clam. It's awfully dark in here.
Hey, let me out! Let me out! I'll pry you open!
That's better. I'm sure glad to get out of there. Well, look here. I know what you are. You're an octopus.
That's right, I am an octopus. I lie on the ocean sands. Although I only have 2 eyes, I have 8 arms and hands. My arms are called tentacles, and I can use them all at once. Watch me. I'll be a one-man orchestra. With this tentacle, I'll play the drums. With these 2, I'll play piano. With these 2, I'll play the big bass fiddle. With this one, I'll play the trumpet. And with the last 2 arms, I'll play the clarinet.
Oh, that was a very good concert, Mr. Octopus. Now, what do you suppose all those funny-looking things are?
Who do you think you're calling funny-looking? I think he's funny-looking, not us.
Why are you shaking? Are you cold?
No, we're not cold. We're shaking because we're a jellyfish. And we shake just like jelly.
Well, look, there's a school of porpoise. They're learning how not to get caught by fishermen. Listen, the teacher is speaking.
Now, children, whenever you see a string on the end of a worm, don't eat it. You see? Because there will be a hook inside, and you will end up by being some fisherman's dinner.
Well, no wonder I can never catch anything when I go fishing. Well, it's an eel. I know an eel when I see one. They're so long.
Yes, I'm an eel. Put one hand on my head.
Okay.
Now put your other hand on my tail.
Okay.
Hey, ouch!
I guess you didn't know I'm an electric eel. I can give people a good shock.
Well, that's a joke on me. While I recover from my shock, please change the record. Well, look at that. A sunken ship. There might be treasure aboard, if we could only get in.
I'll help you in.
How can you get me inside?
I'm a swordfish. I'll use my sword to cut a hole in the side of this old ship.
But it's so dark in there. I wouldn't be able to see.
Oh, wait, I'll get my friend the head and tail light fish. He carries his own light around with him.
That's fine. Now I can see inside. Look, sure enough, there's a box of treasure.
My goodness, it certainly is heavy.
Well, I got it outside the ship, but I'm afraid I'll never get it up to the top of the ocean.
Can I help you?
Who are you?
I am a sailfish. I could sail you and your treasure way up to the top and right up into the air by raising my sail. And then I could drop you right in your boat. Hop on my back.
Well, my air tank is almost empty anyway. I might as well take my treasure and go up.
Why don't you take your air helmet off and be comfortable? We'll be up in the air in less than a minute.
Okay, I'll take it off, but go up fast or I'll drown.
All right, sailfish. Let's go. Oh, I can't breathe. I wish this sailfish would go faster. I guess we're down deeper than he thought. If I don't get some air soon, I'll just fill completely up with water. And that will be the end of poor old Bozo the Clown. I know. You can help me, little reader. You can get me to the top just by turning the page in your picture book. Please, hurry. I'm drowning. Turn the page before it's too late. Turn the page. Turn the page.
Oh, thank you. Now I can get some air. Thank you so much. There's my boat, and I've still got the treasure. But I guess this is the end of her trip. Thank you so much for coming with me way down to the bottom of the deep sea. If you enjoyed the ocean floor, just play these records once more. Well, that is if your mother says it's all right.
This is the story of a little engine by the name of Chug. Chug was a very pretty little engine with a great big brass light on top of his head that could shine out in front of him for miles and miles. Chug had a beautiful shiny black smokestack that looked just like a wonderful tall silk hat. And, being very polite, Chug would lift his smokestack hat to the ladies and the mayor and the engine master because he thought it was a pretty nice thing to do. Chug had pretty red, silver, and gold trimmings, and 3 great big gold bands around his shiny black boiler tummy. But in addition to all these things, Chug Chug could talk.
Hello, children. This is Chug Chug. I can talk, 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 I can talk.
Chug Chug lived in a roundhouse with a lot of other great big engines. Chug Chug was always getting into trouble because of his one great weakness. He loved peppermint candy. Now, it's all right to like candy, but Chug Chug would always eat too much of it, and he would end up with a tummy ache. One morning, when it was very noisy and busy in the roundhouse, someone made a very bad mistake and fed Chug Chug nothing but peppermint candy instead of coal. That made Chug Chug's boiler tummy very hot, and he went racing around the roundhouse trying to cool off and bumping into all the other engines. My, what a commotion he caused. Then the engine master came in, very angry, and he shouted out, "Stop it! Stop it! You there, Chug Chug. I can see you started all this. Well, me fine fellow, no more trips to Lollipop Town for you. From now on, you're hauling onions." Oh, my, thought Chug Chug. Onions. No more trips to Lollipop Town with chocolates and lollipops and licorice sticks. I have to carry onions. I like to eat onions, but they make everybody cry. I like to see people laugh. And that day, as he started hauling onions to the towns nearby, he warned everybody that he was coming.
Onions! Look out! Onions!
Chug Chug was very unhappy in his new job because the onions made his headlight cry and he couldn't see where he was going. Oh, how he wished he could do something really wonderful so the engine master would forgive him and put him back on the run to Lollipop Town. Then, one day, about 3 Saturdays later, when all the big engines were out busy with their work, a special order came from Lollipop Town. It read like this: "Boys and girls going on a picnic. Candy all gone. Rush 1 trainload of candy immediately." That was a special order. So the engine master came to the roundhouse and he said,
"Chug Chug, my boy, I'm going to give you another chance. Hitch yourself up to that trainload of candy outside and get it up to Lollipop Town immediately. Do a good job and everything will be forgiven."
Chug Chug just couldn't help himself and he cried out for joy.
Oh, boy, here I go, here I go. Oh, boy, here I go, here I go. Oh, boy, here I go, 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 here I go.
Chug Chug was soon out in the country, puffing through the pretty villages, lifting his smokestack hat to all of the ladies, and calling out to all of his little friends.
Hello, George. Hello, Jane. Hello, Henry.
My, but Chug Chug was happy. The sun was shining, and his good friend, Mr. Wind, was blowing all sorts of delicious smells his way. But what was that especially delicious odor that Mr. Wind brought to him? Could it be peppermint candy? Chug Chug sniffed. He sniffed again. Yes, it was peppermint candy. Oh, how delicious. But where in the world was the odor coming from? Chug Chug turned his headlight round as far as he could. And there in the last car he saw the peppermint sticks. The last car on his train was full of them. Oh, how he wanted one. But then he thought, no, I must get to Lollipop Town. I will be good. I will be good.
I will be good. I will be good. I will be good. I will be good. I will be good. I will be good. I will be good.
But the temptation was too much. He must have a peppermint stick. But how could he get one? He couldn't reach clear back to the last car on the train. His arms weren't long enough. Then he thought, I know how I can get one of those peppermint sticks. and he turned right off the track and went bumpety-bump out into an open field. When Chug Chug got out into that open field, he started going round and round, chasing his own tail, just like a little puppy dog, and biting every now and then at the peppermint sticks in the last car that were just out of his reach. It was the funniest thing that you've ever seen. He went round and round and round, faster and faster, snapping his teeth at the candy sticks. Then he made one final effort to reach the candy. He missed the candy, and he bit himself.
Ouch! Ouch! I bit myself! I bit myself, I bit myself, ouch! Ouch! I bit myself, I bit myself, ouch! Ouch! I bit myself, I bit myself, I bit myself, I bit myself, I bit myself.
Chug Chug had bitten his own tail. What a silly thing to do. Then he thought, oh my, I sure do hurt when I bite myself. Ouch! And it's all my own fault for trying to get the candy when I'm not supposed to take it. Why, that candy doesn't even belong to me. It belongs up in Lollipop Town to all the little boys and girls up there. I'd better get back on that track or I'm going to be late for the picnic. And he hurried back up on the track and started off once again for Lollipop Town. This time, thought Chug Chug, I'm going straight to Lollipop Town and nothing will stop me. Nothing. But Chug Chug didn't know what he was in for. You see, he was coming to the most dangerous place on the whole trip, the big bridge. Chug Chug went faster and faster. He was having a difficult time of it because there had been a bad storm the night before, and the track was very slippery. But Chug Chug just didn't care. He must get to Lollipop Town with that candy. Then, just as he was coming to the most dangerous place, Mr. Wind came rushing up against him, pushing at him, blowing him back, trying to stop him. And Mr. Wind said,
Stop, Chug Chug, stop! The bridge is out! The bridge is out!
The big bridge had been washed away by the storm. Chug Chug put on all of his brakes.
Whoa, train, stop, stop! Whoa, train, stop, stop! Whoa, train, stop, stop! Whoa!
And he came to a stop right on the edge of the river. A few more feet, and he would have plunged in. My, thought Chug Chug, that was close. What if I had gone into the river? But now, how am I ever going to get across? Chug Chug stood on the edge of the river, wondering how he was ever going to get across. He wasn't very good at jumping, but that was the only way that he could get over the river. He stood there, scratching his headlight, trying to figure it out, when the wind came back. And Mr. Wind said,
I'll push you. I'll push you. I'll push you.
Chug Chug thought that was a grand idea. With him going full steam ahead, and Mr. Wind pushing hard as he could, he just might be able to jump across the river. He needed a good head start before he made the jump, so he backed up about a mile down the track, and he got himself all set. He stomped his wheels to make sure they were on tight. He set his headlights straight, hunched his back, blew a cloud of smoke out of his hat, and said, All aboard, let's go!
All aboard, let's go! Let's go!
And he was off down the track with a big jump. Mr. Wind pushed from behind, and Chug Chug went faster and faster, and the wind blew harder and harder. And they came closer and closer to the edge of the river, with Chug Chug saying over and over,
I can make it, 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 I can make it.
And pretty soon they were at the edge of the river, and Chug Chug was flying through the air. Will he make it? Will he make it? Will he make it? He made it. The little train flew right over the river. Then Mr. Wind came back, and Mr. Wind said, And Chug Chug, being very polite, lifted his smokestack hat, and thanked Mr. Wind.
Thank you, Mr. Wind. Thank you.
Chug had jumped all the way over the river, and he hadn't even broken a chocolate drop nor squashed a marshmallow on the whole trip. He was very happy, but he quickly pulled himself together and hurried on to Lollipop Town. He arrived there just in time for the picnic, and the Lord Mayor of Lollipop Town presented a great big gold medal to the brave little engine that had so valiantly done his duty. Chug thanked everyone, bowed to the Lord Mayor, lifted his smokestack hat, and then, taking another road back to the roundhouse, said goodbye to all of his friends.
Goodbye, children. Goodbye. See you later, see you later, see you later, see you later.
D-O-G spells dog, D-O-G.
D-O-G.
D-O-G spells dog, D-O-G.
D-O-G.
A dog is a pet of the family. He barks like this when he's hungry. D-O-G spells dog, D-O-G.
D-O-G.
D-O-G spells dog, D-O-G.
D-O-G.
D-O-G spells dog, D-O-G.
D-O-G.
He wags his tail when he feels happy. He growls like this when he's angry. D-O-G spells dog, D-O-G.
Dog.
D-A-T spells cat, D-A-T. D-A-T. D-A-T spells cat, D-A-T. A cat is a sheep pretty generally. When sheep call him, then she's a he. D-A-T spells cat, D-A-T. D-A-T spells cat, D-A-T.
D-A-T.
Sometimes cats and dogs don't agree. To watch them play is a sight to see. A cat's the one that'll climb a tree.
D-A-T spells cat, D-A-T.
H-O-R-S-E spells a horse. H-O-R-S-E spells a horse.
A horse is a friend that you ride to town. A friend no more when you can't sit down. H-O-R-S-E spells a horse. H-O-R-S-E spells a horse. They all used to work like a horse. But now they stand round munching hay while tractors work in the fields all day. H-O-R-S-E spells a horse.
C-O-W spells a cow. C-O-W. C-O-W spells a cow. Cow. A cow is the one who chews up grass, and that's how milk gets in your glass. C-O-W spells a cow. Homogenized. C-O-W spells a cow. Cow. C-O-W spells a cow. To us, the voice of a cow says moo. To her calf, it just says, I love you. C-O-W spells a cow. I love you. P-I-G spells pig, P-I-G. P-I-G. P-I-G spells pig, P-I-G.
Boing, boing.
A pig just eats and grunts like that. He's called a hog when he gets too fat. P-I-G spells pig, P-I-G.
Boing, boing.
P-I-G spells pig, P-I-J.
P-I-G.
Mr. Pig lives in the country. A life of ease till he leaves his lot. Soon he may look like a big pork chop. P-I-G spells pig, P-I-G.
Boing, boing.
S-H-E-E-P spells a
sheep just nearly free. S-H-E-E-P spells a sheep. I'm cold. S-H-E-E-P spells a sheep. Counting sheep will put you to sleep. If that don't work, turn the other way and you'll soon go to sleep anyway. S-H-E-E-P spells a sheep.
D-O-G spells dog, D-O-G.
D-O-G.
D-O-G spells dog, D-O-G.
D-O-G.
To spell our animal friend you see is just as easy as A-B-C. D-O-G spells dog, D-O-G.
This is the story of Gerald McCloy and the strange thing that happened to that little boy. And they say it all started when Gerald was 2. That's the age kids start talking, at least most of them do. Well, when he started talking, they say, in his case, when the time came for words to come out of his face, Gerald, they say, sat up straight in his bed, and he looked at his folks, and you know what he said? He didn't talk words, he went instead. What's that? Cried his father, his face turning gray. That's a very odd thing for a young boy to say. Then, much to his father's and mother's great pain, Gerald, he did it again. Like a rusty old gate. He's sick, cried his father. It's something he ate. And the poor worried gentleman rushed to the phone and quick dialed the number of Dr. Malone. Come over. Fast, doctor, the poor father pled. Our boy can't speak words. He goes instead. And in 5 minutes, the doctor was there. I say, said the doctor, this case is quite rare. Open your mouth, lad. Now open it wide. Say ah while I take a good look down inside. But just as the doctor stared down the boy's throat, Gerald went like a boat. Then the strangest new noises all started to flow. He went like a buzzsaw and like a crow. Then 5 times in a row. Good grief, gulped the doctor. What's that, the boy said. He doesn't speak words. He goes instead. There's no cure for this. I can't handle the case. And he packed up his pills and walked out of the place, leaving poor frantic Mr. and Mrs. McCloy alone in the house with their boy. Alone with their boy going like a sheep. And all the next day he went like a jeep. And all the next night he went in his sleep. And as the months passed, he got louder and louder and was soon going like a big keg of powder. It was then that his father said, this is enough. He'll drive us both mad with this stuff. A boy of his age shouldn't, like a fool, he's got to learn words. We must send him to school. So they took their boy and brushed his hair neat, sent him off to the schoolhouse on Mulberry Street. But half an hour later, alas and alack, with a... Poor Gerald came back with a... and his eyes looking hurt, and a note from the teacher pinned onto his shirt. A letter that read, My dear Mrs. McCloy, your stupid son Gerald's a most hopeless boy. We just cannot teach him, for we have a rule that pupils must not go in our school. Your boy will go all his life, I'm afraid. Sincerely yours, Fanny Schultz, teacher, 1st grade. His mother, the tears that she shed, she cried 15 handkerchiefs full as she said, oh, we'll never hear words coming out of his head. Now he'll always go instead. Now what would you do if it happened to you? If you wanted to speak, but whenever you tried, a noise like came up from inside. If you tried to talk words, but the sound from your head always came out instead. Well, it happened to Gerald, and soon the news spread. Soon the neighbors were whispering all over the block that Gerald goes like a clock. He can't speak a word, and he's going on 6, and they say he goes like the breaking of sticks. Oh, the life in his house is just awful, they say. They can't get a cook or a maid who will stay. His drives them away. And Gerald, the poor fella, soon found when a fella goes, no one wants him around. When a fella goes, he can't have any pals. His frightened the gals. In that whole great big city, no child would go near him. They'd lean from their windows and taunt him and jeer him. Yeah, they all shouted. Your name's not McCloy. Your name is Mac, the noisy mouth boy. And Gerald Mac, in shame, hung his head, 'cause he couldn't make words. He made instead. And Gerald Mac, from that time on, knew that his life was a failure. For what could he do? He would never make good, Gerald thought with a sob, for a boy who goes cannot hold down a job. No, a boy who goes has no place to go, so late one cold night he ran out in the snow. If he died, who would care? He'd be better off so. And suddenly, whilst he ran clippity-clop through the storm right behind him, a voice shouted, "Stop! Aren't you Gerald Mac, the lad who makes squeaks? Mac, I've searched for you many long weeks. Mac, please don't run away. Mac, please stay. I can make you the most famous boy in this nation, for I own the radio station. I need a smart fellow to make all the sounds, who can like a dog and go like the hounds. I need a smart lad who can like the breeze, who can like a doorbell and like the bees. Your is terrific, your is inspired. Quick, come to Mac, you're hired." And the man took Mac by the hand, and 10 minutes later, throughout this great land, more than 10 million people heard Gerald let go with a on a radio show. And today, if you tune in out there, that's Gerald you hear going on the air. From dawn every morning to late every night, he goes to the listener's delight. Now his parents, proud parents, are able to boast that his is that is known coast to coast. Now when he goes, no one jeers, no one laughs. They all beg Mac for his autographs. Now Mac, he's rich, he has friends, he's well fed. 'Cause he doesn't speak words, he goes instead.